Boy, do we have things to talk about. A lot of stuff happened since I was gone. For 2 days. I think. It was 1 afternoon and 2 days. It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing this evening? Are we all doing good? Are we all doing fantastic? I know I kind of am. You're here for enjoyment. Well, I sure hope you are. Hello, nobody. Hello, Dave. Hello, Chief. Hello, Nana. Hello, Thistle. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, video games. You love them. I love them. Maybe other people love them, you can't really know for sure. But what I do know is that video games were announced. And not only were the video games announced, but they also are coming out at a point in time. What point in time? That depends. Yes, Spyro. I was genuinely surprised to see Spyro announced. Is really nice to see a new Spyro game after. What was it like 6 years of Skylanders and then, you know, the reignited trilogy? Eight years. It's been 8 years for you guys. What platform? It was shown off during the Xbox event. Along with Persona 4 Revival. Persona 4 Revival. That. Oh my god, I am so excited for that one. You guys have no idea. I don't know how many of you guys were here for the beginning of this channel. Like it's been 3 years ago now. One of the very first series I did was Persona 4 Golden. Using only the starting persona. And it took me about a year to finish it. Yes. So. For you guys, Persona 4 Revival is coming out. February 18th if I recall. And the question is, am I going to play it? Yes. Yes, I am. I love the Persona games. And I think it would just be nice to go back and not only play Persona 4, but play a new version of it. Very first time I ever played Persona 4 was the original PlayStation 2 version. Then first year streaming. I played Persona 4 Golden for the very first time. And then next year. I will play Persona 4 Revival for the first time. And also make it a challenger and close enough text to speech. Hello Godzilla Harris. Yeah, the new Spyro is just on everything. What was I? Right. So February next year, I'm very much looking forward to playing that. And I am so glad that it's not coming out at the same time as Ever Cold. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. That's just pain. They also teased Persona 6. That also took me by surprise. They didn't really show anything aside from like a graveyard and it was spooky. But apart from that, we just know it exists. Yes, Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Remastered. Believe it or not, the Mama Fox wants that. She wants that. She's gotten really into Godzilla lately. It's entirely my fault. What else did they announce at these events? Yes, the Monster Hunter expansion. A Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance. It's more Monster Hunter-like. What do you want? What do you expect for me to say? More Monster Hunter is always good, no matter what. Yeah, Godzilla absolutely is awesome. No release date on Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance. However, it is coming out next year. Monster Hunter Wilds is also coming to the Nintendo Switch, too. The second one, not the first one. I'm really hoping that it can run well. So that way I don't have to pay for PlayStation Plus anymore. I mean, I'm still paying for the Nintendo Switch Online. But I'm actually doing the family plan, so I'm not the only one benefiting, you know. Mama Fox gets stuffed. She gets stuffed too. To speech? What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, the new Doom DLC. I don't really play Doom, but it looked interesting. Now. Shut up, shut up. Nah, You're going to ignore that. Yeah, I do want to migrate off of PlayStation Network. I'm still going to use my PlayStation 5 for, you know, the games that I can play offline. So like Kingdom Hearts, Persona, Shin Megami Tensei. You know, things that don't require an internet connection. Technically speaking, Final Fantasy XIV doesn't require PlayStation Network. But I'm also going to want to have it on my Switch anyway. Yes, Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be on the Switch. And the expansion for it is coming out next year. There is also a new Gundam game that looked like Armored Core. And I hope it plays like Armored Core. It has like the same depth of customization. Armored Core 6 was like. It was one of my favorite games. I love that game so much. And I would stream it. If I wasn't afraid of losing all my progress. So if I do stream it, I'd have to get a new copy. Do I know what you're vaguely hyped for? Not really. But go ahead. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Direct. Was just announced and it'll be airing tomorrow. And that took me by surprise. All the things are taking me by surprise. So tomorrow morning we are going to be streaming the Nintendo Direct. And we're going to see what Nintendo has in store. Platinum Games Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was an interesting one. It. Part of a comic series that I'm not super familiar with. What else did they announce? They announced so many things. Release date for the new Castlevania. October 15th if I'm remembering right. That's another thing I'm looking forward to. I haven't played a whole lot of Castlevania games. But I have played. You know, Rondo of Blood, Aria of Sorrow and Symphony of the Night. I really liked those games. I didn't finish all of them. Especially Rondo. But I really liked all those. So I'm looking forward to the new Castlevania. I don't know, that kind of game just seems to click with me. You know what would also be nice? Remasters of Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Please, please Nintendo, please. I will give you money. You know what else would be nice? Monster Hunter Classics Collection. Please, please Capcom, I will give you money. Oh, hello, Greggy. Never heard of those games, BF. But you've heard of those games before, but you never played them. The new Castlevania looks awesome. It does, I'm so excited. Yes, I would love to have Twilight Princess HD. I haven't played Twilight Princess in years. Like it's been so long. And I lost my copy of Twilight Princess. It was the Wii version. I lost my copy of it. So if they port Twilight Princess HD to the Switch, I will be so happy. I would love a Monster Hunter collection. Mainly so I can play Monster Hunter with you guys. Like the older games, you know, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. And so on. I've actually lost a lot of games over the years, Thistle. What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, the PlayStation event happened. Anyway. Yeah, there wasn't really much for the PlayStation event. I mean, the Wolverine game looks cool. But I'm also biased because I like Wolverine. I think that's really all I have to talk about right now. I think that's about it. A lot of stuff was announced and I probably forgot a few things. Not a fan of the idea of exclusives. I mean... Okay. This is just my personal take. But frankly, I do think exclusives all are a good thing. For, you know, system longevity. But they are also a bad thing. Or you know, the average consumer. But you kind of have to choose one or the other. You can't really have both. So either the consoles have exclusives and you get locked out of them. Or everyone gets everything. But then it doesn't. Nothing really specifically thrives, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's also good for game preservation standpoint. For me personally. I don't really. It's not that I don't care. It's just like I don't really have a horse in that race. Like it's either something's exclusive or something isn't. And if something is exclusive, then it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Yeah, that is a good point. It makes them not really complacent. Which I say playing on the mystical box of complacency. That is the most spicy thing you will hear from me today. Anyway, Final Fantasy XIV, right? Thing we're here to play. Last time we did the Crystal Tower raids. Those were really fun. And they took 4 hours. But that's also because I was showing off a bunch of stuff that I was doing in my free time. Today we're going to be focusing on story progress. I do want to do the coils of Bahamut. But, we can do that some other time. It can wait. I'll see you later, Greggy. Remember to stay foxy. Or else. So last thing we did in the story was slap Gaius 4. Trying to impose an imperial tax. And then slap Breadman 4. Possessing our friend, Handsome Man. I know that all sounds strange. But it totally makes sense in context. It's pretty much what happened the last time. So, we got work to do. We are no longer in a realm reborn, we are now in a realm awoken. What does that mean? I don't know. That's apparently what the patch is called. So right now in the story we are in what is called the patches. A standard fare is basically you have the base expansion. And then you have the patch content. From my understanding, patches point 1 to point 3 are typically like, you know, tying up loose ends. And, you know, giving the proper conclusion to the story. And then patch point 4 and patch point 5 are for building towards the next thing. That's my understanding anyway. After credit scenes. I mean, I guess you could call them that. If the after credit scenes were just as long as the movie. So I have my tablet next to me. And I have pulled up the main story progression. Just so I know how to pace myself. And good lord, there are so many quests. There are so many quests here. I don't know how long they are, but it will probably take us several streams to get to the expansion. The first expansion, Heaven's Word. So let's get to it. Wait a minute, a reoccurring problem. I'll worry about that later. For now, there's a price. There's a price of principles. Okay, we're an exclusive club now. We're not allowing anyone in. Okay, who's wanting to help us? That's not really our job though. Her job is to slap primals. Okay. The thing about that It never ends with just one favor. Because if we accept their help, and then help them, they're going to continue asking us for help. They're gonna be like, hey, could you maybe do this little thing for us? If you don't, we'll pull all your funding. Like genuinely. It's just a bad idea. I mean, not only it matters to us because we apparently commit tax evasion. Yeah, our funding. They'll go straight for the funding everyone. Okay, things are a little tense right now. Wait, what? Wait a second, there's an elephant. Wait. I didn't notice an elephant. Well, why don't you guys send in the Discord server? There's apparently an elephant outside. Oh my god. Hey guys, I think we need to address the elephant in the room. Not only do you have half of the Around Reborn based quests to do in the patches, I also have primal quests to do eventually. I already did the Crystal Tower raid, yeah. Okay, so primal quests, I'll keep that in mind. I'll have to ask about that later. I also, like I said before, I do want to do the binding coil. Because I want to know what that's about. I have a feeling he's about to give us the worst idea possible. You're at your computer waiting for the stream and it went to sleep. I'm so sorry. How's it going, NRM cat? Actually, no, he has a good idea. He makes a very valid point. Oh, we're going to more donuts. What's the point of New Game Plus in the Final Fantasy XIV? I don't know. I think it's just like if you want to experience the story again. Oh, is she calling him out? I say we should absolutely move to more donuts. Yeah. Yeah, the New Game Plus is just doing the quests again. You can shut it off, I think. Right. Just like. Go to New Game Plus again. And then say hey, pause, or whatever. Yeah, we're going to more donuts. Rumors. And is that making her hesitate? That's somehow making her not want to go to more donuts. Hey guys, are you ready for another beach episode? We haven't been to the beach since we had slapped Titan. Close enough text to speech. Oh yeah, I forgot, I move much faster now. Look at me go. Look at me go. Actually, it's the layer you look at, layer you go. Do I have proper clothes for the beach? No, but I did see an outfit that I want to get. I just don't know how. It was like a swimsuit and a sweater. Or jacket, I should say. I don't know how to get it. But I want it. Yo. You quest person. Okay. I don't think he'll be helping us. I don't need to know that. Why did you have to tell us that? I feel like sometimes the people of this world don't have a filter. He's wild. Yeah, I can tell. He does not know how to keep his thoughts to himself, apparently. Hello, sir. It's been a hot minute since we've last seen him. Filtered. I can't believe it. She got filtered. You know. Why can't anyone not get in trouble? Holy. Oh, never mind. It was painfully easy. Probably because I'm level 55. If you guys are wondering, I have been doing my roulette in my free time. Early so I can get the what do you call it? Tombstones. About to ask that like. Wouldn't you want to see your daughter right away? I mean, now I think about it, it's probably better. She waits until we move to more donuts. Because the syndicate will probably use her existence against us somehow. Or we could, we could just do it immediately. Like immediately. Immediately. I think that was the first time the game has ever taking me back here. Without me having to. Hello. Have to teleport on my own. Right this instant. They're going to reunite right at this instant or else. We've done it. Family reunion achieved. Now I know this is a little insensitive, but should we move now? Is that going to be a plot point? That we're gonna have to find someone by smelling their perfume. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. So she's actually from the place that the Empire conquered. Al Amigo. That's its name now that it's now forever Al Amigo. I'm gonna think of it. Do we know where all the scions are from? Like now we know. Our leader is from Al Amigo. But what about the others? Well, you know, for once the small had a good plan. We really need permission. Well, I mean, okay, that part makes sense. Them not really needing the not needing listen to me. No. Not really having the resources, so they'll probably need our help in exchange. This is starting to get a little too convenient. We need to find her mom, and then we immediately find her mom and bring her back. We need to talk to the Adventurers Guild. Immediately have representatives. And this is just too convenient. Next thing you know, there's going to be a primal, I'm guessing. Like a primal is just going to pop up. And they're just like, hey, I see you're trying to move into more donuts, but how about no? There's a lot more cutscenes too. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Raw Banana has always been really chill. Of course, he'd be fine with whatever we do. Yeah. Wait a minute. Is that a good idea? Or are you sure you want us to become, a public thing? No, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, sure. People placing their trust in you is all well and good, but if everyone knows who we are, doesn't that kind of paint a target on her back? Oh. She's preparing her tax evasion. She's preparing her tax evasion scheme again. All right. Understood. Gotta file the paperwork. Hello, Serena. How's it going? Hello, nobody. How's it going? That reminds me. As a reminder, we have 2 more spots open for the free company. So that way it can become an official free company. So if any of you are on, where am I going? Okay, I'm going to more donuts. If any of you are on Lamia, and you want to join the free company, do let me know. You join, but you don't have the money to reinstall Final Fantasy. That's fine. It's possibly a primal. What did I say? What did I say? It was a matter of time. Wait, you can't join a free company if you're a free trial player? Really? Oh wait, isn't nobody a free trial player? I think I added nobody to the free company. Oh, you aren't okay. Okay, I understand. You know, I often hear about, the free trial is so expansive. It covers like 60% of the game, right? But apparently a lot of people buy the full game before they even complete the free trial. I don't know why that's just really interesting to me. Like me being the gremlin that I am. And liking to at least somewhat manage expenses. Emphasis on somewhat. Personally I would go through the entire free trial before I pay for the game. Oh. We're going to fight Garuda again. Because they feel the game is worth the money. Full game is cheap. The features the free trial locks you out of are so annoying. Okay, that's fair. Dave. This was because of Dave. He wanted a referral and only works on the full version. Oh, okay, interesting. So it's because you guys are scheming. I see how it is. Wait, we're not fighting Garuda. What? What do you mean we're fighting Mogles? Also, I noticed someone sent me a towel. I'll look at it in a moment. Party up, we might need to. If we're going to fight a primal, we're absolutely going to have to party up soon. What is that? What are you wearing? What is that? It's like a big baggy coat. No, it's a Tonberry outfit. Wait, that's adorable. I kind of love it. Wait, that's the sword and shield I have. The drip. I know, I keep saying it. But I love the clothing in this game. There's also just like a bunch of people sleeping. I don't know why that happens, but it just does. Like in every big city, there's someone sleeping. Okay, gotcha. Like, look at them. Look at them sweeping up. We haven't seen a bard group yet. You mean like a band? Hold on. Since we're mentioning bands, let me. And since we have a Moogle here, it's only right we do some cultural exchange. Ah, crap. Pretend he didn't see anything. Good King Moggle Mog, the 12th. I am surprised text-to-speech actually recognizes those words. No. Not good, King Mog. Praise his furriness. Oh no. Nobody understands his mechanics. Wait, really? All the fights you've had, everyone just DPS randomly. Every once in a while someone will pin the right Mogless. So we have look at wait. You know. I'll make sense of it when we get there. I want to pet him. They made the Mogless really cute in this game. And in Final Fantasy 16. Like if you guys have seen the Kingdom Hearts Moguls. Or close enough text to speech. Or the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Think that one has Moogle as well. It is much more adorable in comparison to those. Take a look at. He's just a floating ball of fluff. Oh, we have to go here. Inside the weird tree. That has a brain. Oh wait, no, that's a rock. But it looks like a brain. I feel like I'm playing Ocarina of Time. You have selected registered. That's a scary name for quest. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's still scary. Hello, Serena. Just kind of teleport everywhere like I walk away for 1 second. And then suddenly you're right next to everyone. Don't look into my seeing the good King Moggle Mog. Okay. Don't look into that. Got it. It's your white mage home. Oh wait, is that where? Like the level 1 through level 30 quests are. The Conjurer's Guild. Gotcha. They are much larger than him. Okay. Deep within the bramble patch. I think what? Garden. Certain duties require that you score on PC to a designated location. Huh. That's different. It's very different. So wait, can I just like... oh, fungus. Malevolent fungus. Okay, that's interesting. I think we just go this way, right? Squirrels. Evil squirrels. And the evil. Bumpy, I think. And now flies. A Beelzebub. Okay, that's actually bad. That's worse. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to attack that. We still got some enemies. Can do. I have fought primals before. But... what do you mean hard? What do you mean hard? Hard. Hold on. 8 people. Should I be scared? It's just 2 parties now. Welcome to actual trials. Hard means hard. Well, let me invite everyone to the party. I can't invite you to the party. Oh, you guys are all. I'm stupid. Hard means different. That's it. These Mogles are not soft. So since this is 2 parties, I take it doesn't. It doesn't really matter what we all go as. So is everyone ready? Is everyone using the job that they want to use? It's 1 party. You guys said it was 2. All right, if we're ready. Two light parties, 1 full party semantics. Okay, so a full party is just double. What a light part he has. We don't have a healer though, we have 2 tanks and 2 DPS. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Because the last time I was asking about you know, the stack marker thing. Because we stacked up the stack markers together. And I asked, isn't that something we're not supposed to do? So I looked back at the expanded tutorial and I was actually wrong. It was about the circles around the party members. It said don't overlap those. Nothing about not overlapping stacks. So that was me being stinky and stupid. Oh, check what out. Did you just Beyblade? Warrior is a Beyblade. Why are we just killing everything? What did it all deserve to die from us? This guy. Does this guy look like he deserves it? No, he kind of deserves to die. ADHD. Okay, that's fair. He's a mosquito-looking bug. Well, now that you say that. I think Chief means to sell on the market board. Because you get more money on the market board, right? You know, since that's like a player-driven economy. This is taking a minute. Hello. Hey, I don't want to alarm you. But there's a heartless following you around. That's one of the 2 wolves inside you. Inside you there are 2 wolves. Both of them are hungry. Please feed them. Well, since it's taken a while. Or anything to happen. Out of curiosity, what do you guys expect from the Nintendo Direct tomorrow? No one wants me to tell people to shove it and the other. The other feels bad about collateral damage. Hopefully our Unit of Time remake. I would like that actually. Personally. I gotta wish they just take the 3DS version. And then, you know, just make it for the Switch. The launch day of Wilds on Switch. That would be nice, but I wouldn't expect that myself. Fire Emblem I would absolutely expect though. That should be coming out soon, right? What I think would be funny. And, I was talking about this with a friend earlier. I don't have really any expectations myself. But I didn't say it would be funny to get news on the Switch version of Final Fantasy XIV. Or news on Kingdom Hearts 4. We could gamble with resetting on the queue time. Yeah, we can try that. Let's think of having a healer in our party makes it go by faster. Well, as I say, right. Kingdom Hearts 4 news would be funny, but I don't think that will happen. And she pointed out that. Okay, never mind. Look at them. Look at how evil and sinister they are. They're so evil, you guys. I cannot believe their evilness. Oh God, we're starting. Oh, there's more. Oh no, there's more. Why is there more? You get over here. The song always reminds you of Halloween Town from Kingdom Hearts. Oh, these are. Oh, never mind, he's dead. I know that mechanic though. Those are towers. That's a tank buster. I know, Red, the thing around me is typically tank buster. I don't like that. I'm going to. Yeah, I was right to use. Reapprise it. Good King's Decree. What does that do? Thoth summons his minions. Speaking of Halloween Town. What is that? That looks different. Why was there a red stack? That wasn't bad at all, actually. Red stack equals tank stack. So only we step into that. Go. Got it. I'll give it to the small samurai. Why not? We allow war criminals to leave without punishment. They're just going to see haven on War Crimes Island. That's all it is. We would be hypocrites if we punished them. You know. But we did it. We have solved moves. Close enough text to speech. We don't need to disband the party right now, right? I'm sure there's gonna be more for us to do. So we might as well stick around together. Okay, how far are we into the patch right now? I don't know. But we are. A little bit. A little bit through. The true. Tremendous amount of quests here. Why are there so many? Why are there so many quests? Three quests until the end of 2.1 really. This went by really fast. Are all the patches this short? It's only 10 quests, that's interesting. Hello Akai, how's it going? I would assume no. They aren't all this short. The .1 patches are okay. So we should expect the next one to be much longer. You just cleaned up the kitchen. Nice. Congratulations. Okay, so there was a giant mogul. Close enough text-to-speech. There was a giant mogul. I don't know why text-to-speech keeps using that word instead of Mughal. Anyway, he had a little crown on his head and was kind of cute, but he wanted to kill us. The rest are 14-18 quests long. I mean, that isn't too bad. Well, I mean 18 is a lot more. Of course. Was Organization 13. I'm not sure if I asked this before, but anytime there's a primal, we should just assume Organization 13 is involved, right? Gray returned to the waking sands. Everyone. It's not. When I said pray return to the waking sands. Thank you text-to-speech. 80% of the time, yeah. You can chalk up the other 20% to the beast tribes being scared of something Organization 13 is doing. So basically 100%. It's just sometimes the reasons are different. Good job, Organization 13, you are actively making things worse. You know, Bread Man was like, "Oh, we have to get rid of Heidlin. She's a parasite." When it's like, no. No. Oh, you're kind of just making everything worse. Oh, I don't like that image. I don't like her lying on the ground. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's actually a good idea. The game is spoiling itself. She requires that I do the primal side quest. Once we finish up the patch. Maybe we could do those and then continue with the story. Just so they're, you know, out of the way. Out of sight, out of mind. Be wary of Shadowbringer's quest names. Gotcha. Hello. Orange. That's your name now. I have no idea what he just said, but he was kinda cool. We were literally outside. Stop napping on the floor. Oh. He was a member of Organization 13. Wait a minute. I warned you about tax fraud. Although he's here to collect the taxes. He's not wearing a zebra coat, and that makes me a little disappointed. I mean, it's kind of like one, but not exactly. Wait. Is he invisible to her? Can we even say his name? He tricked the tax evader. Yet we were outside of her office for like 1 minute. How did this happen? Between then. Is she okay? Was she just killed? Oh no, she's fine. How did you tank that? How's it going, Red? Mommy Crystal is how? So Mommy Crystal prevents murder. That makes sense given our fight against Bread. Okay, I can do that. Organization 13 murder. Yes. She specifically prevents Organization 13 murder. Oh, hello you two, how's it going? Don't mind me, I am just on my way. He's literally right there. Hi, buddy. Thank you. I think. Thank you for letting me know. Why is this one being so weird? I'm being judged, could you not? I don't feel like being judged right now. Plot spoilers. It's fine, you guys don't have to answer every question I ask. Stop judging me. I don't like being judged. Alright, I had enough of you judging me. Hey, don't talk about my mom like that. Okay then. Thank you. Elidibus. Uh-huh. Why is text-to-speech so picky about what names it accepts? Elidibus is fine. But what about fan cred? Or Orion J? I think that's how you pronounce. Elephant. We must address the elephant. Ma'am, you can't park here. No, we have to address the elephant in the room. This is a Wendy's. Imagine after we all move out. And someone comes here asking, "Hi, are the Scions here?" And we just go, "Sir, this is old Wendy's." It's the perfect cover. Okay, I take it this is going to be the end of the patch. So after this we'll start doing the primal side quests. Alright, gotcha. Hey Orange, I got a book for you. You like books, right? Of course you do. Okay, I see how it is. You didn't actually care if I gave the book to Orange here, you just wanted to leave without me. I understand. I understand you. But hey, we're moving to an area I actually like. I really like more donuts. It's generally such a cool place. If I haven't yet, I don't want to set it as one of my registered destinations. Register destination. I'll look into that after this. Is that like favorite place? Discount on teleport? Oh, that's good. That's really good. Okay, register favorite different destination. Close enough text to speech, you're doing great. Okay, I see. So it cuts it on half. It looks like. By half. Yeah, 3 of those. I better choose them wisely. Oh, look at this place. This is so much nicer. I'm sorry, but the Waking Sands was incredibly cramped. But this. I like this a lot. Oh, and the mom is here. Yeah, this place is very nice. You know what? For being so small, you made a great choice. I hope your neck is not hurting by the time that you are, I don't know, 18. I forget how old he is. I think you guys said he's 16. Oh, look at this office. Again, this is so much better. The Rising Stones is great. Honestly. This is such a massive upgrade. Yeah, we're at the Rising Stones. Oh. I don't like the sound of that. Maybe the reception here is just bad. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Alright, I'll be right back everyone. And let me turn off the autoplay really quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it came out of nowhere. Not a single bless you. Fine, I see how it is. I see you guys hate me. You guys hate me and you're glad that I sneezed. You know what? You know what? Maybe I don't want to fight the primals today. Maybe I don't want to do that. Oh, hey. You have a stupid haircut. Okay, creepy. How do I start the Primal Plus? Because it doesn't look like she gives it anymore. Do I have to return to the Waking Sands? I do. Since when could you clone yourself? Since when was that a thing she could do? She's in two places at once, apparently. Oh, okay. Is this what you guys meant about, there being like end game versions of the primals? Yeah, of course. UI failed once, right? Well, I mean you like worked yourself so hard that bread could possess you. But like, that's not necessarily multiple failings. Okay, gotcha. We'll talk to Orange. Can't believe he got possessed by bread. That's to be the worst feeling in the world. Getting possessed by bread. Not even good bread at that. Okay, we got a few side quests here. I am not doing that one. Not doing the one about the Muggle. Alright, first we're taking on the spicy salamander. Alright, gotcha. So how much harder is it? Is it actually a decent step up? Or is it only like slightly more difficult? See, this is what I was talking about. There's just people sweeping. One of them's a bunny. It's also a weird demon thing. Oh, never mind. It's a weird small version of Ifrit. Due to item level shenanigans. It's not really hard. People do die occasionally. But it's not challenging, okay. So it's just hard in quotation marks. What is that? Do I want to know what that was? I think their camp is over here, right? They're the evil lizard men. Quite literally just means different. I know there's also savage. And I'm going to assume that means even more different. Power dungeons are just different. Gotcha. It's been updated with a regular duty. Alright. Are we ready? To fight a spicier salamander. Savage is harder and also different. They're the terminologies. Ready. We're ready to go. The spicy salamander has returned. He's still not nearly as cool as his Final Fantasy XVI version. I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to beat that. Hey sir, do you mind? Could you stop pushing me away? Oh, I see a nail. Okay, I did that way too late. Oh god. Don't bring those over to me. I don't want to die. Speaking of dying. Nobody. What happened? That was easy. Salamander has been defeated. So now all we have left is Chicken Lady. And Rockman. We're going to have to pray return to the waking sands, aren't we? So you said next we have to talk to Small Man. Who's right here? That is incredibly convenient. They just happened to find a big crystal that allows us to teleport exactly where the big chicken lady is. Hey, are you guys hungry for fried Garuda? So where am I going? All the way back to Snow Place. That's right. That's where we had to go before, wasn't it? We had to go here before 4. It was the Crystal Tower, right? Because we needed the crystals to break through the barrier protecting the tower. That's what I recall, anyway. Alright, we're ready to fight Garuda. Actually, wait, nobody is catching up. I'll wait for no way to catch up. I said nobody to catch up. And then we'll begin. Alright, I take it we're ready to go. Yep. Can't believe I won't wait for anyone to catch up. Listen, you either keep up or you don't. We got primals to kill. We can't waste time. Oh, there it is. Hey, I managed to kill it before we got thrown into the fight. It's kind of funny how if she just has natural high heels. Does she have to or a farm every time? I should have unlocked a new duty roulette. I guess we'll see. That's what the primals are good at. Are they also good at becoming my pants? Can I make them into pants? I don't think I can. Okay, that feels like danger. I don't like that. What even hit me? Why'd I get knocked back? Oh, hello. Wait a minute. That's the thing. Bayonetta did. In her stage in Final Fantasy XVI. Easy. Easy fight. Hey, did you see that? Mr. Bird. Yeah. Yeah, I beat Garuda. What are you gonna do about it, buddy? Nothing, because he's dead. We got one more primal to go right. He'll probably just try to summon her again. No he won't, because he's dead. See that? That's big brain strategy. That's how you prevent that with a big brain. His brother with a blood oath, a will. And then I'll just kill him. You have to admit, it's foolproof. It's a foolproof plan. The endless cycle will continue. You know, maybe Gaius had a point. Now he just wanted taxes. We don't listen to Gaius. But we will listen to Americ. Yeah. Who was that? Okay, we have to go. To the outer part. To unlock Titan. Who that will be is the proper question. I guess we'll find out next time. No. I don't know when that's happening. Hello, Cobalts. Close enough text-to-speech. I'm here searching for your fancy crystal. Then it'll teleport me to your god to allow me to kill him. Do any of you know where that happens to be? Do you, sir, happen to know where I can meet your god? Not very talkative. Okay, goodbye. I wish he could have been more helpful. All right, after this I think we are going to chill out a little bit. We've made good progress in the story, including these primal fights. Considering these are apparently canon. You go Dragoon if you want to. But didn't you say before that if we have a healer, it'll go by faster? Nah, it'll be fine. Titan is not happy. But you know what? I don't care. You're going back into the bedrock, sir. You're going back underground, Hugo. Oh, that's me. I think I know what to do here. Just avoid getting blown up. It's that easy. Hello. A rock appeared. If they explode in the order that they appear in. Nobody. What happened? Oh God, I'm getting hurt. We got several dead people. There we go. That was probably the most different out of all of them. We did good, everyone. GG. They spawn a bit too fast for you. They're the bomb things. Yeah, I can imagine. Seems like you really need to pay attention to your surroundings in that fight. Gonna in a roll for the items. Hello. Oh, I rolled a 17. I don't think I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Oh well. We did it. We've eaten all the primals again. But wait, there's one more. No, please don't tell me there's one more. Well, let's just check and see. That's all of them. The only thing left is the question that. Primal fear. Primal awakening. Primal nature. Just uber danger and his extremes. Primal awakening seems pretty important. But I guess we'll save that for next time. Maybe. For the time being, we don't have to come back here anymore. We can now go to our new home at More Donuts. I think I already mentioned how much I like this place. I don't know what it is. Just something about it. Just really appeals to me. That's the binding coils. The primal awakening. Okay, I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. That's the quest we want to do. To start the binding coil. With that said, thank you all for joining me today. I'm ending a bit early. Because of the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. I don't want to be going on for too long and then end up dead in the morning. So, I had a lot of fun doing all those different fights with you guys. And next time, we'll probably just do some more a story content. But eventually, I want to do the binding coil. I want to slap the big dragon. There's apparently some story stuff going on there and I want to know what's going on. But until then, let me get the music first. Okay, until then, stay foxy, everybody. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Alright, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.